in.
All right, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to show you how to make a survival spear. I hate that term, survival, but it is what it is, and I got to stand up to the smoke's killing. You take a green tree of whatever size you want it, and it makes doubles as a good walking stick too. But you take the end, make it sharp. And I know all you're thinking, I made 1,000 of them when I was a kid. Who the hell don't know that? There's a method to it.
Does it matter what kind of wood?
Nah. Nope, so it's green. Okay, once you got a point on it, if you happen to have any with you at the time, if you're camping or whatever, you could rub cooking oil in here, hand lotion, hand sanitizer, even sweat from your face, wherever you can get it, and rub it on here because it'll kind of enhance the baking process. So what you want to do is you want to hold this over the fire, and what it's doing, it's beginning to harden. And this is this method is like 1,000 years, thousands of years old. Sorry. Our ancestors would use sticks like this to kill mastodon. I can't imagine it, but they did. You're basically just baking it. And the hand sanitizer or whatever you would use, like I said, sweat, whatever.
No, we should have rubbed some of that steak fat on it.
You could do that.
Would that have worked?
Yeah, you could do that. But since this wood's already green, it has sap, so it's kind of like already has built-in, sap's kind of like sugary, it'll coagulate, and it just makes the hardening process a lot better. And don't use, we all know that, don't use dry wood, because it'll just defeat your purpose. Just be burning it up.
Now, do you need to do the handle too, or just the tip?
No, because you're just making a basically primitive, walking stick. Always do the fat end though, the bottom. Like you cut the tree, this is the bottom of it. Cut this, but use this end as the point, because you got more girth at the bottom than you do on the top, because it's skinnier. So the bottom would be the bottom of your walking stick, and if you had to use it this way, you got more sturdiness. So this is some food for thought.
That's my walking stick, by the way.
This is it. See, there was two methods to my madness. Yeah, it's always nice to have something when you're in the woods for a little protection. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Okay, so why are you baking that again? That makes it harder or something?
Yeah, it bakes it. It'll bake the sap and everything in it, and it's hardening it. Or if I
Oh,
just used it, sharpened it green, it's not as, you know what I mean, it's not as strong. This way it's drying it out and it's baking it. It's baking the sap. Everything's kind of, would be the word, congeal, jowling, you know, in there to make it tight. Yeah, tips like, I mean, you could run something through easy with that.
can I stab you with it, see if it works?
Yeah, just in the back.